The funny
Monkey Man!
Funny mess.
Wait.
Oh, the song says I hear it.
Alright, do the
I
intro,
hear
Connor.
it.
Okay. Hello. Welcome back to the 10th degree, or welcome to the 10th degree, depending on whether or not you're seeing this.
All
The
original
20th.
fans are dead.
Or the what? The 20th.
The 20th degree.
Oh wow.
They will
Past-
never happen.
we're
The
past
11th beer, right?
Yeah. The second coming of the 10th degree.
Alright.
I'm your host, wooden lawn chair. Directly in front of me is Eldritch Horror. Oh my god. What a way to start. To his right, we have
I'm literally multitasking.
that.
Literally.
And to my right,
The cold brew.
the cold brew. Caleb, are you okay?
Oh,
No, he's
there's
Eldritch
still
Horror.
muffin in my mouth from that bite.
Oh my god. You
What a
devoured
huge-
that. You ate like a muffin
He
in an
literally
entire
did like the
bite.
fucking apple thing. He went,
I'm gonna fucking die.
Alright.
That would have been
Alright.
well, Connor, what are we doing today?
Well, Caleb,
same for you, Dylan.
do you know what my favorite 10th degree episode is?
Sonic High School.
No,
The
it's
one
not.
where your penis is really big and it's like the size of the
Wow.
galaxy?
No.
Oh, it's the shit one with the mad lip.
No.
Person of night, because that's me, and of
Yes.
course I would know because
He's
we-
right.
That was the racist one.
My favorite.
That's why it's the good one.
Racist. My favorite episode we've ever recorded
What's the racist
is
one?
not racist. Is when we
That's a lie.
When has the
randomly
10th degree
generated.
not been racist?
We randomly generated some titles and we made a story. So I thought we'd do that again today, but instead of a superhero film, we would do a mystery murder novel.
Ooh.
Our YouTube page is in
The
blackface.
Nazballs.
Just a thing to consider.
I don't
What?
think I can
Our YouTube page is in
multitask.
blackface.
What are
We're
you
white
talking
people,
about?
but it's all black. We're not allowed to.
You're saying
have
there's
that.
a black
Cut that
banner.
out, Sam.
So-
So
Generate away.
the generator away. Are you boys ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
Fire me.
Uh,
Wait,
The cold brew will hit
So-
eventually.
First off, we must choose a name for our detective. Would you would you guys like Chris Hammer, Angel Burnham, Gail Watson,
I don't like
Or
Gale because
lit-
it sounds like
or Addison Law?
Are these just like self-generated ones? Then?
Yeah, these are random ones.
Burner.
Angel Burnham.
what was the second one? That's the one I
Uh,
want.
I like
Burnham.
Angel Burnham because he's like funny man Bo Burnham.
Angel
Oh.
Burnham because he's an angel and he can burn angels.
No,
Like his spraying
he
of
burnt-
cigarettes
He also
will make him
burned
smoke
the ham.
camels.
Yeah, that's the thing. His name is Burn Ham. He's not just gonna burn angels. He burns the ham.
Yes.
He's not a good cook.
So he's an arsonist.
Yeah, and a bad cook.
That's the mystery. He's the arsonist all along, and the murderer.
Ass.
We can do like American Psycho, but it's written by like a 3-year-old, and the three. That was supposed to refer to writing quality, but the main
Okay, move.
What?
Anyway,
Okay.
cut
You're
me
really
out, Sam,
carrying
for
this. It's
my
okay,
weight.
love.
Cut me out.
Please,
Maybe you shouldn't
esteemed
have come.
friends and colleagues, please discuss the plot of the amazing detective Angel Burnham and the crime of the misshapen schoolboys.
All right,
first of
so
all, the Nesbolts, right?
No!
what I'm thinking is that this is a bit of like a Lord of the Flies type situation, which which like a plane goes missing, and so the detective goes to investigate, and he finds out that it's like this bunch of misformed school children who form their own
So
little
it's
colony.
like Peter Pan, where they just go and it's just lost boys,
Yeah.
but they're misshapen.
No.
yeah,
He's
they're
my
misshapen and they've committed a crime, and the detective has to figure it out. And
I bet he's a very good
and
detective.
he is an international crime to be
Hmm.
judged by what's like the International
Senate.
Court of Crime, whatever it's called.
The
the
court.
Supreme Court?
No, because that's just in America.
Here's the thing. Here's my
something
vision, right?
like
Here's my vision, right? So he arrives on the island, right?
Yeah.
He's talking to all the kids. He's talking to the lead kid of the tribe. He's called Cripple. And what happened?
His name is Cripple?
Yeah, his name's Cripple.
Oh.
It's like
is he in a gang?
his name is like Crip, and then like his
No.
last name is Pull.
Cripple.
What's up, Crip?
Cripple.
And what happened is, Cripple hired Detective Mr. Angel because his colony, his questionably legal colony, has been getting into a lot of hot water because the UN's son was kidnapped, right? He was found dead on the island with his head kind of pushed in at the back, like a little ashtray, just pushed it on the island.
Wait, I thought you meant that someone like grabbed the top of his head and pushed it down into his neck.
No,
Like,
his skull was kind of just like pooped in like a little bit,
caved in.
Just kind of tapped in because like he's a little kid.
So one of those little rock
It's a double entendre because the kid was misshapen and that's why he's died.
It's okay, they won't mind.
Hello, please no. We're recording something, Liam.
What are you recording?
Your mum.
Take that!
And that's why it's a double entendre because there are two versions of the misshaped kid.
That was genuinely scary. I don't know what that was. So Angel Burnham, fantastic detective,
He's to
has
say
been called to the island of the misshapen
water back in my eyes.
by he was called there by the leader of the tribe, Cripple.
yeah, because the tribe's in legal trouble because they might get shut down.
Murdered the son of the UN.
One of the
they
kids
might
killed
have.
the son of
They
the UN,
might have.
and I think yeah,
Do you have
it
any
could be
additions, Ezekiel?
a suicide.
What?
He appears to be dead.
Yeah, I think that's a good mentality. The kid appears to be dead.
Also, I think we should.
That's the famous line.
The famous line from 10th Degree.
No, from the crime of the misshapen.
No,
School.
no,
Like Harry Potter, the boy that lives, like Clockwork Orange. He appears to be dead. It's like all these famous lines.
All right. So are we all happy with that plot premise?
That's a good plot. How does it end?
It ends.
It just
with,
ends. It's like,
It ends
okay.
with a nuke.
And he walks out.
What if they nuke the whole island?
Angel,
No,
Angel,
They don't nuke the whole
They
island.
do.
They just nuke Antarctica.
They
It's
do.
fine.
No, Angel doesn't do it. He doesn't find out who did it.
And he runs out of time.
They nuke and the UN nukes the island. He just has to live with that for the rest of the night. He forms
It's a Shakespearean
Yeah.
tragedy.
He moves.
Shakespeare.
He moves. What he does at the end of the book is he becomes sad. He becomes so
That-
sad
that
that he
person's name?
moves
Macbeth.
to heroin.
Whoa.
He moves to heroin, and then the last chapter of the
Oh,
book
because
is like
it ties in with Sherlock. They both use heroin.
no. Well,
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Well, he moves to heroin to cope with his loss, and then the last chapter of the book is written by him on a bender, and it's him saving the day.
With what?
A mystery.
Saving what day?
No, but it's written by him because he's trying to cope with it.
Oh, so he printed fake news that
Yeah.
he saved the whole tribe.
It's
No
a-
one will know.
It's a funny postmodern.
Oh.
A funny postmodern.
Fallout 5.
Rare.
Yeah, it's funny because the island gets nuked.
Yeah.
And all
Alright.
these crippled schoolboys get burned to death.
Hey, only
Yeah, 'cause they crash
only
landed
only
on
crippled
this
can
one.
use that word.
Kind of
All right.
reminds me of my childhood.
All
You
right,
were raised on the island full of disabled children. It explains an awful
It's
lot.
called
disabled,
New Zealand,
Caleb.
you
They're
dumbass.
It is good. Okay,
All right.
I'm glad that it actually took this turn because I have multiple titles and I use them as I see fit. So, book 2 of the magnificent detective Angel Burnham, Explosion of the Lake.
There's not much. There's not much to
The
explain.
lake is made of oil. Someone sets fire to it. The end.
Oh, because of the plane crashing and all the oil leaked out.
No,
into
it
the
is
There's
lake.
made
no
out
plane
of
crashing.
oil.
There's no plane crashing. He's walking. Angel's walking across a bridge. He's doing his monologue. He takes a smoke. Still like the lake explodes. Book 3.
Book 3, nuclear fallout.
Book 3.
Yeah, the second book is just like a scholastic special edition. They
He's just
sell
sitting
at
there
book
like,
fairs.
I
It's only a
can't- I
page
can't-
long. It's like he smokes the puff with intent.
I can't stop thinking about it. That island. those kids.
How they died in that horrible explosion. Boom!
Book three. So this is the young readers edition of
Did he survive?
It's the bite. It's like it's the Aussie bite-sized version.
Okay. All right.
Like all the pages have like bite marks.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow. Is that canon? Is that real to the story, or is that like a special edition?
The oil
That is
exploded.
canon.
He still lived. He's like he's Angel, man.
He just walked through it.
Yeah, he's an
He
angel.
may be able to grow wings. We're
Besides,
not
his name
sure.
is Angel Burn.
He's immune to fire.
Yeah.
All right. Book 3 of the Angel Burnham detective novels. Owls in my village and lions in my town.
So they're juvenile. So they're just lying face first all the time.
They're baby owls. So they sleep like on their head.
Oh, yeah. Do you know about that, Caleb?
No,
Oh, when owls are like little, or like in their child state, their heads are too heavy for their body. So whenever they sleep, they just lie face down flat on the floor.
I like the phrase "child state."
They're in their child
It's like
state.
the island is a child state.
Whoa!
Yo, that's deep.
All right.
Wow.
Too deep for my brain.
So there are owls.
there's owls in the town and there's
the-
lions in the village.
No, it's owls,
Owls
in the village
and lions in the town.
All right.
See, when they
Maybe
grow up,
that's a
So
they
metaphor.
actually turn into lions.
No,
They're
well-
not owls, they are lions.
They mutated.
What-
And
what
so,
I'm
as the
thinking-
village develops
Alright.
into a town, it's just like, whoa, we've got
Is
lions.
that they're not literally owls and lions. So that those are names of gangs, and there's a gang war going on.
Oh, and they're mad.
Why?
What?
Maybe.
The
Maybe
lion,
a
well,
little bit.
the lion
They're
sparked
mad
the
because
incident, right?
They're mad because Angel blew up the lake of oil.
So-
So now he has to run and fight for his life.
So, like-
of these
so, like,
two
The
gangs.
classic Cincinnati
So, like,
oil lake.
A
Yeah.
village is like smaller than a town, right?
Yeah.
So like we could say like there's like the village in the town or something. Like
No, you
like,
could have, like,
that
a
could represent
village.
like the gang turf.
Oh.
No, like a village is on one side and the town's on the other.
Yeah,
and
so
they're
it's like
fighting over
gang-
whose territory the lake.
Wait, so
is
here-
Who
under.
got the oil?
And then he just blows it up, and they're like, they both want to kill.
Right,
him.
so here it is,
they,
here it
so
is,
they, so
right?
they formed the Owl Lion Coalition to take
No,
down
no.
Angel.
They don't form a coalition.
Yeah.
They're still fighting each other, right? Because they hate each other. Because the lions,
They hate the
lions.
owls.
There was an incident when they drove over. They were driving along, and the owls kids were lying face down in the forest. And they drove over the kids.
All of the
So-
all of the kids of the
No!
Owl gang were just
No!
lying on the floor.
That's
So
horrible.
they hate each other. All the gangs hate each other, and now they also want to kill this guy who blew up the oil lake.
So it's like a three-way war
Yeah, between
One man.
one man
and two gangs.
and two gangs, one of which has kids who sleep face first on the floor.
Okay.
That's a
But,
secret
they're not
secret.
owls. They're real people. They just
What?
like to.
They're real people.
Sleep
They've just
on.
got really
Yeah.
big heads.
Yeah.
What's the big mystery of the novel?
The big mystery.
This is just like an action.
All
They're
right,
like,
well,
why are
well,
they trying to
but-
kill me?
but they should- they
'Cause
should
he
make
does
the-
not
because he
understand.
doesn't know.
Alright.
So he's going
It-
around.
yeah,
Why am I
it-
being attacked?
It's from the
Someone must-
perspective of Angel, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's looking around
So
and finding cute clues like, why are these people attacking me? Has someone formed like a mafia gang and they're trying to
So they-
assassinate
And,
me?
like he has like the clipboard where like you have like the string and
It's
he
like-
has like all the crosses and stuff.
Wait, so it's like every movie has to have a partner, right? Or every
Yeah.
book has to have a partner. So his partner. This is so dumb.
Oh, gosh, it's
Angel
not gonna-
befriends a young kid from the Owls gang who has narcolepsy. So he's talking with the kid at random points. The kid will fall asleep and face plant on the fucking ground.
That's pretty good. All right.
Angel, what did... Hurry, we
Alright.
need to run away. The lions are here.
So is it just a trilogy or are there any more?
There can be more. It's a book series.
True.
So what-
I feel they should end it on the high note of the trilogy and we should move on to a different.
What's the high note? What's the ending of
Yeah,
this?
The
what's the
ending
ending?
is that Angel
He just dies.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Angel
He
dies.
just got
it
shot
needs to
and
be like a
dies.
proper redemption. So he he gets like the gangs back, like their oil.
Yeah. How does he do
He
that?
found the dinosaurs.
No.
He raids the Middle East.
Angel goes on a terror war and takes over South Sudan.
And just takes the oil and gives it to the owls and the lions. So they don't hate him anymore.
Yeah, and then he convinces South Sudan that the person who took all their oil was hiding out in the village of all the crippled children. And so they double nuke the island.
South
Which
Sudan don't have
unukes it.
nukes, bro. They don't even have a
And
government. They have
and
nothing.
Angel takes the narcoleptic kid or whatever, and they go on more adventures. And
What?
it's
He
a
just
happy-
abducted some child.
Well,
Yeah.
no, he pays him obviously.
He paid,
In oil.
pays the
In
child.
oil.
In oil. He pays him in oil.
Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil. All right.
That's a good ending.
All
I
right,
like that
so-
one.
Any more?
This narcolepsy kid just fucking face plants in the
All right,
concrete.
we've done. Okay.
Covered
What genre should we cover now?
Horror. What?
Horror? Let's do a horror.
Horror.
Horror names.
Person
So
of mine.
is this going to be like slasher? Or are they going to be like actual like twists?
You guys decide. You guys
I
are the
say
creepy
a
pasta.
slasher movie starring Paddington.
That's the real man.
Yeah, the bear?
I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest. If he was just following you around
I
at
was like,
like
can
3
I have some
a.m.,
marmalade sandwiches?
that would be scary.
Yeah, it would, because it's a
Like-
bear that can talk to you.
You just leave and he's just like, eat.
Like, how does it know?
Eat.
Like,
He
for
acts
one,
like a face
how does it know
hugger.
how to speak? But also, how does it know English?
Oh my god.
The Paddington. What?
How does it speak perfect?
His goal is
Why
right.
does he dress
Paddington.
like
in an
that?
English accent.
Paddington has realized that he's the last of his species, right? So he has to
So he
incubate
takes
more
revenge
eggs
on
in
the
people.
entirety of
No,
humanity.
he has to spread himself. So he's incubate eggs in people. So what he does, he follows people around. He jumps on their face, like his hand
Oh my
like slimes down their throat, and just puts eggs in their gut because his hand can
Normal
extend.
chicken eggs, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
normal
yeah.
chicken eggs.
Not
But
his.
they,
He just stuffs people
He
full of eggs.
he just chucks eggs in them.
He becomes misguided about the ideals of Easter.
Oh, this will bring back my family.
No! Stop, please!
Would you like a marmalade sandwich? Would that make you feel better, sir?
Punches a hole through his chest.
All right, so the
All right.
slasher.
So the slasher film. Who's the main character?
The main character shall be
Ted.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Zeus.
He's a doctor. Zeus. Okay. Dr. Zeus is a doctor who goes out into the woods at nighttime,
And he meets Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon.
Well, stop looking at
reading
movie
the posters
posters.
on the wall, you fuck.
and
I mean, that is a
and
good combination.
he finds a bathroom stall and he needs to poopy. So he goes inside and is teleported to the dark world.
The Dark World.
What happened
Dark
to Morgan
World?
Freeman and Matt Damon?
They died. Anyway,
No, they just went home.
all right.
They show up as a cameo, and then they just get shot. There's no
Morgan
explanation for it.
Freeman
They
says,
just
hello,
die.
I am Morgan Freeman, then he just leaves.
It's just like, hello, my name is Morgan Freeman, and walks off.
Okay, and for this first book, he is pursued by Wet Willy. That's what came up on
Are
the
we talking
monster
about
name.
an actual...
This
are
is
we
the
talking about-
slasher.
Are we talking
Just
about like
he's
an
just
actual,
like
you know...
3-year-old kid
wait.
who's just like
He wants
to
to put
every
his
person he
finger-
So
comes across.
is it just like a person named William who was just soaking wet?
No, okay,
Like they drowned in a pool or something?
right. Who's that main character? I completely fucking forgot.
Dr. Zeus,
Dr.
the medical PMD.
Dr. Zeus, what he's doing, he's fishing at the lake, right? He could just use lightning to zap the lake, but that's like cheating. The lake of the Dark World, obviously.
Yeah.
And he's fishing, right? And
And then suddenly
Wet
catches
Willy.
he catches something, it
he
comes out.
hears it.
He
He
throws
feels it in his ear. The Wet Willy.
He turns around. It is a tall man covered in oil who gave him a wet willy.
With oil.
It's one of the mutants from the island.
It's just like 11-year-old child who's like 7 feet tall.
He's
ha, Wet Willy.
Wet Willy.
Ha ha. Wet Willy.
He's also got no nose. Just no nose.
Why?
That's where all the oil
Honestly,
comes from.
Oh, that's where he puts his finger to make it wet. to put it in people's ears.
That's where the oil gland is. It like produces like black tar oil.
He turns
And
red.
the United States wants to capture him.
For the oil.
Yeah.
He is Bigfoot.
So they
It
dispatch.
definitely has the price definitely hasn't plummeted over the years.
Yeah,
You know? It's still like
Yeah, but they dispatch
Special forces.
a team of Navy SEALs, and Dr. Zeus, medical PMD, ends up being their personal medic. And then they what's
and they all
the
get
ending?
picked off one by one by the wet Willy. they don't die. They just like become
They
like
just get wet willied and get grossed out and just leave.
Ooh, icky!
they jump into the toilet and go back to the real world. And that's
Yeah.
it.
It's written by the same guy, right?
What Willie tries to follow them, there's this big oily mass, and they just flush the toilet.
Yeah.
He goes, "Ah!"
It's written by the same guy. Due to the success of the Angel Burnham kids series, he
Yeah.
decided to move into some more adult horror. To try-
Of course, it's serious stuff.
10 minutes.
Ooh,
Buggers.
So I want this to be like kind of Goosebumps books,
Ooh.
where it's like just a bunch of small stories of horror. What are you clicking at me?
And it features
Goosebumps.
Whoa.
what's the
I
ventriloquist?
feel
What's the
Slappy the Dummy.
It features Slappy the Dummy
Or
in his debut role for the first time ever.
All right.
Who do we have?
All right.
We have. What's the name of our Goosebumps series? What's the name of our series? It has to be something
Duck
spooky.
feet.
Duck feet.
Dark feet.
Web
The classic Duck Feet series
spider
horror
web
story.
feet.
Ooh. Duck Feet story.
Because spiders are scary.
The Window Licker.
The window.
Again, randomly generated. I don't choose what comes up.
Okay.
The
You.
Window Licker.
You.
Me.
Aidan last name.
Oh my god.
You were sleeping in your room. You wake up one night.
Oh, what's that?
A
I've
face is
woken
at your
up.
window.
There's a face at my window.
Ezekiel last name.
Person of night.
He licks the window, right? And you're like, what?
Seductively.
Yeah. He looks you in the eye. He's like, ooh. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Wait,
What is happening?
I don't sleep on the first
Wait.
floor.
I don't sleep on the first floor.
Ezekiel starts crawling away.
Oh no.
You count for 12 seconds before his body ends. It's just like a long spider.
Oh, so you are on the second floor. He's just gone upwards.
He's got like you see him crawling
It's
around.
extended like a
He's
glow
got normal
stick.
head. He's got a long ass body, right?
He
And
is a centipede.
his arms
my
his
God.
arms are like he like arc upwards and go down, and his legs are the same. And he just crawls towards you.
That's
And
a sounding.
he's only a threat to you if you have a window between you and him.
He can only attack you if there's glass between you
No,
and
I
him.
like the idea that like he's only a threat if you have a window in your house.
So you have to go around smashing them all.
Like it could just be
No,
like
not even that. You just like have to get like a little cardboard box and like he's just like he doesn't matter.
like you just walk around and you notice him. He's following you. What do you do, right? Because he can't hurt you. The moment you get inside, he is going to kill you through the glass. You don't have an
He's
option.
going to
How
pick
does
up
he
the
kill you?
plane of
How does he
glass
kill
and
you?
throw it at you.
Throws the window.
Ezekiel's tongue like bursts through the glass and just like wraps around.
It's
your
like a
head
bum.
and just like
Yeah.
just crushes you. Just and your head.
I like the
deflates.
idea that it's just he's got a super strong tongue, so he just grabs it and just like throws them.
Just throws
and like
you.
lightly slaps you. Like,
He
go,
doesn't even care if you
"Ow,
die or
that
not. He
hurts."
just throws you away. He's just
like throws you like a long distance.
all right. So how is the conflict resolved?
yeah.
It isn't.
There's just a window.
The guy
right there.
dies.
The military
Aiden
is
last
called
name
in,
died.
right?
Again, it's the same people.
The president goes up to make a statement, right?
And
The
then-
window licker crawls up behind
no.
the bulletproof glass.
Oh no!
His tongue
President
bursts
Trump.
through, bursts into the president's back, like and takes over him, right? Like he wears like a puppet, and she's like, and the president.
And the president says, "You all need windows."
No, the president,
Bum bum bum.
everyone's like, well, fuck, it's the president. Like we have to put
We
windows
have to
in
put
our
windows
houses.
everywhere.
It's the president.
It's the
It's
president.
the president.
It is President Minister of United States. All right. So what's the next book in this series?
All right.
We have to
What the hell? Okay. Okay.
Champ said.
In the next spooktastic
Duck feet.
entry of the Duck Feet series,
Duck feet.
OCD Andy and Terminal Tessa.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Tessa has a terminal illness and likes to be at train terminals.
And he's just OCD because
Written by John
Guys,
Green.
I am so OCD because I like to clean.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Same.
It's like
I am so OCD.
it's like Alien
I
vs
can't
Predator.
handle an odd number.
It's like Alien vs Predator,
What?
right? Because Andy's OCD. He likes things clean. Tessa is terminal. She is sick. She is unclean.
Oh,
So
she
it's a
doesn't have a terminal illness. That's just her nickname.
No, she's terminal. She is terminal.
She's terminally ill.
because she's
Nobody
got
knows
ills.
what it is.
And so she's unclean because she spreads sickness, right? And so they fight.
Oh, she has the plague.
no.
The super
She's
plague.
bubonic.
It's the super plague.
Tessa has the newly named Ultra Plague, and it will threaten to spread across the world unless the CIA releases Andy the OCD from his clean white cell.
Because he sees her and he goes, ew. He tries to give her a bath.
He just
From his
goes, "Ew,"
daily
just like,
routine
"Oh."
of hand sanitizer showers.
It's
He makes sure to get it in his
disgusting.
eyes, in his mouth,
Yeah.
ears, everything.
Oh.
But he smells so nice.
Yeah.
All right. How is the conflict resolved?
Well, obviously, Terminal Tessa can't do anything because
True,
he's,
true.
he's so clean and protected.
Yeah, and he just like throws
Those
like
grenades.
he just throws like a bottle of hand sanitizer at her, and she's like, "No!" And she starts melting like the Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch.
I'm melting. Brother of the joke. All right.
Andy later goes on to commit several serial murders across the
And then he claims himself to be Melvin, brother of the joke.
Yeah, that's how Andy becomes the judge.
Alright.
No, because that's the twist ending. He gets some grime on his hand, and he looks at it,
And he starts laughing.
and he starts laughing, and he doesn't wash his hands. Whoa!
So
Alright.
he's not OCD.
What-
He looks at someone and goes, ooh.
No, he goes.
What's the next
he
novel?
goes insane. I think that's the end. What
That's
time is
the
it?
No, we've got time. That took 2
Okay.
minutes.
Real quick,
Yeah, it shows
let's
that
do
Big funny.
Mr. Prick.
Dude, that's just me.
He's just an asshole.
It's just this guy
it's
that's
like
really
the Twits.
mean.
It's just some people who are assholes who just like get fucked over.
Is it Twitch streamer?
Mr. Prick's Twitch stream. Yeah, he gets swatted.
He constantly asks for donations and stuff. Like there's like 500 views. And he's just like, "Why haven't you all donated $5 to me?"
$5.
Like honestly, you guys are such cheapskates. My God.
You hear him talk. He takes so he doesn't take over your mind, but he rests in your mind.
and
and
you just
all he
can't
does,
stop
he just-
thinking
yeah.
about how much of an asshole
He just insults you all day. Like he just like criticizes whatever.
People
you're
have to
doing.
go to therapy
Yeah.
to deal with
to
it.
get rid of him. Oh, I hate this guy. He's just an ass.
What he does, this one guy
then-
gets on Mr. Prick's nerves the most, right? So what he does, Mr. Prick drops off the grid entirely and dedicates the rest of his life to pranking this guy in like minor ways, but he does it so much the guy goes completely insane.
It turns
Is
into
in the, like,
Melvin,
brother
brother
of
of the
the
joke.
Mr. Prick,
Is
Mr.
this in
Prick
the
just like
Mr. and
keeps on.
Mrs. universe where it's like Mr. Strong and
Mr. Prick.
Mrs.
Mr.
Nice,
and Mrs. Prick.
Mrs. Nice really gets on Mr. Prick's nerves, and he bullies Mrs. Nice so much she turns into like, fuck.
Alright, that's a
Alright.
good ending as ever.
All right.
What have we learned from today? We're literary authors. We shouldn't.
we are scholars.
We are
Yeah,
English
we're
scholars.
English scholars. If our books ever get talked about in an English class, they need to be able to talk about a profound lesson they learned.
All right.
What was learned?
The profound lesson is from Mr. Prickwick and Judge 1. The overall concept being don't be an asshole.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The first one of like,
Or if you're gonna be an asshole, do it properly.
The first book in the Angel Burnham series is
Don't have a UN, they will nuke islands.
no,
Yeah.
just
Abolish government.
Abolish government.
It's an anti-globalist message.
yeah.
And then the second one is it's actually like a PSA for wildfires. You see, so you don't don't dispose of carelessly dispose of cigarettes or anything like that. You know.
Giant
Don't
vats of
roast
oil.
the last
cigarettes
one. The last
into
one is
a
about righting your wrongs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
And then the
And how
slash one's just like
narcolepsy is
kill,
fun.
yeah.
kill.
Yeah, they should kill.
What's his name? Oil something.
Oil man.
That oil man. Wet
Wait,
Willy.
Wait, Willy?
Well, hasn't
Don't
We
this
will
been,
do your English homework, give us money.
hasn't this been wholesome?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.